Hey JTT Family. Let me see if I can get this light. There we go. Hey. Okay, so let's talk about what's in my head. My head. Let's talk about me, or you know what? Not just me. Let's talk about the sister who was a mom before a mom. Don't mind my hair, y'all. It came from a sweater that I wore, and when I tell you I have been having a time getting these things out of my head. But yeah, it's time for me to take this down anyway. But let's talk about the big sisters who was a mom before a mom, and don't mind this. Spit up. It is what it is. Got them in bed, so this is my random thought. Okay. Um, One thing I've noticed on my journey of being a mom is, of course, it's different for everybody, and everybody handles the transition to becoming a mom differently. And I believe, honestly, it has a lot to do with where you are mentally, where you are in your life, and also the support that you have around you. I can honestly say that I myself have been really blessed with my family and friends that I have surrounded me. Um, that my transition to motherhood wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. One, because I was that big sister that was a mom, viewed as a mom. I think that had a lot to do with it. Growing up, I would say I was probably the mom friend of the group, or the mom friend of all of my friendships. On top of that, I am the oldest of four girls. There are three girls up under me, so I have three sisters. And between me and the first one, we are about 5, 6 years, 5.5, 6 years apart, something like that. But we have a good little gap in between us. And surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, because our parents didn't play that. Me and all of my sisters, we are all close. We're all close. Growing up, when you saw one, you saw the other. So it was like barely any separation until I got into real adulthood and started building my own family. Um, so yeah, but I want to talk about like the responsibilities we have, like the moms before being a mom. I think sometimes, honestly, if I if I didn't have my sisters up under me, and if my parents didn't allow me to step into that type of responsibility or leadership role, I would say, as being a sister, I think I probably would have took motherhood a little differently. I think I would have been scared. I definitely think so. I think I would have been scared. I would have felt unprepared. Um, and it just would have been a different a different transition for me. So let's just talk about some of the things I did do. So as an older sister, well, first of all, my dad, he drove trucks. He still drives trucks now, but he's home every night now. But growing up, literally majority of my childhood, I believe up until I was maybe in high school, I think. Um, my daddy was long haul. Like he was gone for a while, and he would come home after being gone for months. It may have been up into middle school. It may be up into middle school. But anyway, so me being, the big sister, I've always been the person that wants to help and do things, take initiative. So I just naturally stepped into that role. It was not something that I was forced into. I just naturally stepped up. So I was always helping my mom up until I moved out and moved to a different city. But I remember changing diapers. I remember babysitting. I remember taking my sisters to doctor's appointments and going to their parent teacher meetings. Imagine being, 16, 17, going to a parent teacher meeting at an elementary school or middle school, and the teachers think you the parent. Because me and my mom look so much alike. Um, Teachers didn't even realize sometimes that I wasn't even their mother, I was their older sister. So I feel like with me, I just naturally had a mother instinct. I've naturally had a motherly vibe. Um, so my transition into motherhood the first time was pretty easy and simple. And at the time when I found that I was pregnant, for one, I was trying to wait. Like, I wanted to have my first child when I was around 27. But he came when I was 23, about to turn 24. So I gave birth to him when I was 23. But I was mentally ready though. Even though my plans was to have him a little later in life, I was mentally ready to be a mom. Um, so when I found out I was pregnant with my oldest son, it was exciting, it was scary, it was unplanned, but the love and support I had from my family kind of made it easy. And then when I had him, it just became natural. It was like this natural instinct. And I know that's not always the case for, every mother. So I don't want a mom who may struggle, if you see this video, feel anyway. Please don't. Please don't, because I know it's different for everybody. But I'm just kind of wanted to just share my take on it, because a lot of times we do hear and see that motherhood is hard, and it is. Don't get me wrong. It is. It's not easy every day. Parenting, period, is not easy every day. But I feel like I seen a quote somewhere on social media, and it said, if you if you think parenting hard is hard, you're doing it the right way, or something, or you're doing a good job, or something like that. It was basically just saying that you really love and care for your children, like you want the best for them. So when you go after things that you want, and it is something to better yourself, it is something to help you elevate and grow, it's not going to be easy to get into it. So basically, that's what it was saying. It's hard, but if you view it as hard, it means that you're a great parent. So I want to say, if you think it's hard, you're a great parent. Even if you think it's easy, you're a great parent. But some days are a little bit tougher than others. But what I was saying, guys, so let me go back because I just kind of got sidetracked. Transitioning into motherhood. I think it just kind of came natural because I was already walking in that position, and my sisters would say it all the time. They was like, "Your whole style is just a mom style," and I was like, "Why would you say that?" They was like, "It's okay. You're cute. We like it. It's just you. You're just a mom." And they were right. I'm just a mom. I've always been just a mom. Like I guess that's just part of my purpose. Um, being a mom. But when I had my first son, the transition, it was, different. It was like, wow, I'm somebody's mama. This kid belongs to me. I can't return him to anybody. Postpartum depression. I didn't really have any postpartum depression with my oldest. Now when I became a mom, the second go around, um, he was unexpected, but it was okay. He actually came at a time in life where I was at my lowest. And you know how you hear those stories where parents say my child saved me, um, yeah, he was one that pushed me somewhere else mentally in a good way that caused a light, a fire in me to reignite. And I love him so much for that. Like God just knew. So with my oldest son, I mean, I was like, yeah, just going about my married life on the go, like on the go. My baby always with me, on the go. So with my second one, he actually made me slow down with life. He made me slow down even throughout my whole pregnancy. He made me slow down and take in the moments, and enjoy the moments. So I've learned through him this far to just enjoy life, slow down, smell the flowers, and just take in what's happening around you and enjoy what's happening around you. Make those memories and have fun and just be happy, be at a peaceful state. So that is what I've learned so far from my second born. He is such a peaceful baby. Happy baby. Both of my boys were happy boys. But my first one is more active and loud and outgoing and just funny and goofy. And then my second one is just calm, chill. He's goofy. His personality is starting to come out. So he is goofy. Um, but what I really just kind of want to touch base on, I'm just rambling, y'all. But this is what happens with my mind sometimes. I be like all over the place. I want to talk about like the part of parenting or the parents that actually love being parents. Like I was saying earlier, like sometimes uh, it can be hard, and if you're so stuck on the hard part of parenting, it will continue to be hard. So like having those moments, like I said, was just kind of taking in and looking around, smelling the roses, enjoying the moment. I actually love being a mom. I do. I love being a mom. I love being a parent to my boys. And I love being able to create not just a lifestyle, but an environment for them to have peace, an environment for them to be nurtured and cared for, an environment for them to thrive and grow, but also being able to be a source, I guess, to provide resources to them to help them better themselves and just go for what they desire out of life. Um, I love watching them hit their milestones. I love being able to be with them when it comes to different events at school and just different activities that they may have going on. Um, I do. I do. And sometimes it can get overwhelming. Don't get me wrong. It can because I'm also an entrepreneur. But that is one of my top reasons for going into entrepreneurship was because I wanted that level of freedom to be able to show up for my kids, to be able to be there every moment they need me, to be able to be there and see them thrive and reach their achievements and hit their goals and all of those great things like that. So yeah, I just really kind of just made this video just to say I love being a mom. And all of my other mommies like that. Where are you? Well, where are you? And just to encourage some moms who may be having a hard time, because like I said, every day is not easy peasy for me. It's not. Some days I'm overstimulated. Okay, the baby got me overstimulated, or my oldest got me overstimulated, or just life has me overstimulated, and sometimes I just want to cut it off and just kind of relax and chill, but can't always do that. Can't always do that. So sometimes I just have to take a deep breath and be like, okay, we're gonna have a great day today. You know, some days it's hard because you want to be able to give your kids the world and can't do that today. We got other things we have to take care of today. We got other priorities today. Um, so yeah, I just kind of rambled a little bit, y'all. But if you watch this whole video, thank you. Um, so yeah, y'all just show or share y'all little inputs on being a mom, being a parent in general, not just mommies, but I can only speak from a mom perspective, from my mommy's perspective. But yeah, I know I rambled, y'all. I rambled, but if you get me, you get me. But that's it, y'all. That was just in my thoughts of I love being a mom. It's one of those nights where I got them in bed. They've been fed, bathed, changed, taken care of. And it's one of those peaceful nights where you feel like you did a good job with the spit up and out. Like, feel like you accomplished something. So, yeah. But okay, y'all. That's it. I love y'all. Bye.